Hi everyone. Today I'm in the market for another car. Mercedes has been sold. I found here a perfect candidate. It's a Mazda 3 from 2011. Just wanted to share with my experience where to look when you buy a car. So I can't know everything, but this is what I know. First thing I do, I just check the bodywork of the car. Just move around, look everywhere, and if the bodywork is fine, that's a good thing. Here is a little bump. Then you go further to the wheels. About the wheels here, they're not in perfect condition. I can see it has been chipped on the edge, like here and there, and I can see that it's starting to rust from inside out. That can be a problem. Maybe that will be the point to reduce the price of this car, because those discs will have to be repaired, which is not that easy thing to do, or you will have to replace them. Second thing you want to see is the brakes, the rotors. You just try to feel them like here, and but I can't even grab anything with my nail, so the rotors are good. And then you look for the brake pads. I don't know if you can see it. There are the brake pads, and they are also almost gone, I must say, so they will have to be replaced. Wheel from behind is the same story. It's rusting from inside out, but it has a scratch here, but it's in better condition than the other one. Same here. Look for the rotors. They're actually good. And then we look for brake pads, which are also in the same condition. I don't know if I can show it from here. I can see that these must be replaced as well. So those will be already 3 points to talk about the price with the owner, because it needs some maintenance. Next thing you want to do is to check the interior of the car. Seats are good. Nothing I can say about this. Overall, it's not bad. It's okay. I have no complaints about the interior. So one more thing to do is to check all doors. They must not make any squeaking noise when you open them or close them. And there must be no unnecessary gaps between. Same on this side. Last one here. Good. So then what I do, start the car and you listen to the engine. Next thing I want to do is to check the windows. Opening, closing. The other side. This one as well. And don't forget the last one. And then we go further. The engine compartment. What I would do, I would take a flashlight. Now it's actually a good sunlight here, but whatever. You look behind the engine and you look for any leaks, anything what's not normal. The engine must be dry everywhere, and just look for something suspicious, which I don't see here directly. I see here something here. It's a little bit wet, I think this engine was washed before they offered this to sale, so you can't really see much in this case. But anyway, look for any leaks you can find anywhere on the engine and around it. Now I'll start the engine. I already warmed it up a little. So first thing what I do, I check for blow-by. You just take off this oil cap and you leave it like this. If you have a blow-by, this cap will fly off, and that would be one of the reasons to avoid maybe purchasing this type of car, because if the cap flows off its place, it means there is something with pressure in the engine, and mostly it has to do with the rings. This is something you don't want to do. I wouldn't really risk that, and I wouldn't just try to fix this. It's a lot of job, you don't need that. Then you unscrew this, how you call this, coolant reservoir, and you want to look inside that as well. Just look inside there. There must be no oil. If you see any oil floating above the antifreeze, above the coolant, it means that there is a big chance of the cylinder head gasket rupture. You don't need that, believe me, it's a lot of job to do. Then from here we also need to listen to the engine, how it works, how it's idling, and if you have any weird noise, this is the moment to check that out. It is also useful to check the brake fluid, therefore you can use this type of device. It's a cheap tool, you can order it on internet, I can put the link in bio if you like. And with this one here, you just can see how bad is your fluid. The owner doesn't know the history of this car. The water pump, I can see, hasn't been replaced, and if you replace the water pump, you also need to replace thermostat. This will be also a point for me to lower down the price for this car. Next thing for you to do is to feel the gearbox. This one is automatic gearbox, 5 gears, so just go over the gears and just feel how it goes. It may not have any knocking forward or backwards, it just need to switch the gears normally. And last thing, I think is the last thing, I would scan this with my scanning tool to see what this car has to hide. Alright, I have here powertrain control module, brake pedal position. So I can see here something about brake pedal position. I think it has to do with the sensor. Then I have here steering angle sensor, battery voltage, okay, invalid data from body control module. That can be something to do with wiring or connectors somewhere. Invalid data received from steering angle sensor, but these two are actually the same. And so this was ABS system, and now I have also audio control unit, something with audio control unit here too. And for the rest, I don't really see much errors here. Okay, now I know. The last thing to do is to take it out for a spin, try to accelerate. With this one exactly here, when I'm hitting the brakes, I can hear scrubbing noise. It's because of those bad brake pads. Also, when you go straight ahead, just let go your steering wheel and see if the car goes straight. If it goes to the right or to the left, there can be something with alignment also. Overall, I would say it's not that bad. It's fine actually for a car which is 13 years old. I don't really see anything more I can say it's bad. It will have to go on the maintenance, like oil change and transmission oil change. Then I also need to change water pump thermostat, so I will talk about the price possibilities about this car, and if it goes well, you can expect another video soon with Mazda 3 from 2011. I hope this video was useful, and I see you next time.